Yeah, you tell me about it.
Yeah.
The Beloved is the last one, and I will read it again and get this over with.
Okay.
Keter! Due to the nature of SCP-1769, a full containment is not possible at this time. Such foundation efforts are to be focused at neutralizing individual outbreaks as they occur. Containment procedures, by the way, get yourself the Fanta, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In a quick moment.
Okay, containment procedures for SCP-1769 and -A are to be carried out at a separate site. Site 59 is to house personnel and equipment for detecting and neutralizing SCP-1769. Area 56 is to be kept at an undisclosed location and will house infected subjects of -A. They should do team deathmatch at the Olympics. That might be a bit harder to convince them. And continue.
Proper gladiatory combat.
Yeah,
With death.
that's probably how the first Olympics was. Back in the ancient Greek times, maybe.
Well, I know there was like some type. What's the chariot racing? And there was lots of deaths.
Oh,
there, so
chariot racing was like spread to Egypt, Rome, and Greece for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
And
Lots of deaths.
a continuous
Wonderful.
a continuous search algorithm targeting the script responsible for the phenomenon has been implemented to detect outbreaks, and personnel are required to directly monitor the most commonly accessed vulnerable see below websites to minimize the rate of infection. Any website that is infected with SCP-1769 will have its host servers seized by Foundation personnel. Then the lines of text responsible will be copied in case of variation and deleted. This does for all variations have to demonstrate. By the way, I'm sorry, it's cold in here. The heating doesn't work for some reason.
It's fine. It's pretty chill actually. It's pretty good.
Tomorrow we're gonna make ourselves a chimney fire. Thus far, all variations have demonstrated some similar characteristics, allowing for them to be detected by a generalized algorithm. However, a generalized search takes considerably longer than a specific version used to find established variations. All variations of the text are to be kept in a single text file on a flash drive at Site 59. Access to the file is limited to personnel involved in containment and is only permitted for the addition of new variations or updating the search algorithm. Any instances of -A are to be quarantined at Area 56. The facility has been modified to operate without internet connection and is reliant on telegraphy, I cannot say it anymore, to communicate with other sites. Each individual subject is to be kept in a modified humanoid containment cell equipped with a Faraday cage. A secondary layer of Faraday cage is to be maintained around the containment sector, and a tertiary layer is to be maintained. Tertiary. Oh, okay. Is to be fucking English. Is to be maintained around the entire facility. Under no circumstances are any computers, phones, or other devices capable of internet connection to be allowed on site. The walls around each cell on the containment sector are to be soundproofed, and at no time are personnel to enter the sector without ear protection. Lethal force is to be not to be used against subjects. Area 56 is to immediately notify Site 59 when an infected individual dies. SCP-1769 is a 14-line section of non-functional script capable of infecting certain websites, specifically those with free user accounts and free communication between users. This occurs by the apparent self-introduction of the text into the website page source, though the exact mechanism of this process is unknown. Any person with an active account that is currently logged in is considered to be exposed to the phenomenon. After accumulating approximately 225 minutes of total exposure, subjects will become infected. The human version of the infection is hereafter referred to as -A. The lines of script themselves consist of a 14-line English sonnet titled Redacted, the nature of which is unclear but has been linked to the vocalization in the later stages of -A. The text itself exhibits no anomalous properties until they are introduced into the page source of a website that meets the aforementioned criteria. This can also occur through data expunged, making it a priority that access to the containment file remains strictly controlled. I just need to check that this nobody else followed me in this couple hour that we were reading without me seeing it, because I don't have headphones on to hear the alerts. -A infection will progress through 5 stages. Stage 1. Subject will begin to retract from all forms of communication that are not internet-based. This includes instant messaging, commenting video communication. When inquired about this, they will respond as though this is normal and describe other forms of communication as feeling strange or disconnected. The majority of subjects use these exact same words. Stage 2. Subject will refuse all forms of communication that are not internet-based and respond with hostility toward efforts to force them to communicate otherwise. Online communication of subject in stage 2, 3, and 4 thus far show no psychological anomalies other than the aversion to alternate communication. I mean, isn't that like how a lot of like shut-in people are? They don't talk to anybody unless it's like online.
Yeah, you see a lot of that.
Yeah.
No.
And respond with hostility here. Subjects will continue to vocalize at this stage, but this is not considered to be communication because it does not appear to be directed at anyone or anything in particular. These vocalizations are always in English, even if the subject is not familiar with the language, and tend to occur in iambic pentameter, often describing an entity called the beloved, that the subject interacts with online. These vocalizations will occur regardless of whether the subject has internet access. This might be me, says Vinbom. Stage 3.
Not yet, Vinbom Boom. We have to get to stage 5.
Yeah, then it's you. Stage 3, symptoms of stage 2.
No. That's terrible. We don't want him to go into a coma. I'm sorry, Brew. I didn't mean that.
I learned today that Vinbom is a girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone is a brew to me.
Yeah.
A delicious brew.
A delicious brew of tea. It was so fun because like there was like a moment where like it said like red squirting for like a stage play part, and because it's like ghoul and girl, so I was like, oh, because I read that I was like, are they talking about period? I was like, no, squirting sounds more like the ghoul bit somebody and just tore a chunk off and it's just squirting out blood, and then
ketchup. Squirting out ketchup.
And then we had like a discussion. And then I was like, man, if a woman would watch us right now, she would probably think, man, these guys are stupid.
As we like to say, our own personal ketchup packet.
And then, and then she said like, well, as a woman, I can say I see no problem with this being a period. And I was like, well, as I said before, you probably see us as stupid.
Yeah, we are dumb. Little peanut brain.
Yeah, however, the subject will begin to emit radio waves consistent with a VLAN signal. This allows them to access the internet without technological medium and can also be used to communicate with other infected individuals. MRI and autopsy have confirmed the presence of a neural gland unique to infect individuals. The gland appears to develop during infection and is believed to be responsible for the radio waves. Non-lethal removal of the gland has so far proved impossible because it is fused to the hypothalamus. References to the beloved increased in frequency in subjects will demonstrate a slavish reference to the my brain, but the object, often describing their willingness to do anything for it. No, I don't see you as stupid for that. I see you as stupid for entirely unrelated reasons. That's fair.
Very fair.
That's very fair.
Don't worry, I see myself as pretty stupid.
Oh yeah, same here.
Peanut brain.
Peanut brain. Yeah. Stage 4. Symptoms of stage 2 and 3 persist in addition to this. We might be stupid.
End quote.
In addition to the vocalization of subjects become anomalous in nature, any individual exposed to said vocalization will become infected. Bypassing the exposure phase, the specific nature of vocalization at this stage is unknown due to these properties. And then stage 5, also known as Win1 stage. Subject will lapse into a coma, continue to vocalize and emit radio waves. If a subject at this stage is allowed to access the internet, in any communication elicited in this fashion will be in English. Use iambic pentameter and display the same anomalous properties as the vocalization. Individuals that observe messages or comments left by stage 5 subjects will become infected. The infection is not lethal, but the coma has so far proved irreversible. If an individual infected with SCP-1769-8 dies, there is a chance there is a new variation of the anomalous text will emerge. And addendum, incident report C3 on 2000. At 7:35 a.m., the Foundation server at Site 117 was infected by SCP-1769, 5 instances of -A were produced by the event and subsequently incarcerated at Site-56. This marked the first infection of a Foundation network by the phenomenon, and proves the original hypothesis that the anomaly only affects public websites. To prevent reoccurrence, it has been mandated by O5 that all personnel be issued a single fee equal to €1 for access to the Foundation network. No further infection on Foundation servers have been reported, though personnel are to remain vigilant for the symptoms of -A. The possibility of a Stage 5 individual contaminating the Foundation network is an unacceptable risk. And we are done.
We are done for today.
Yes. Everybody on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. And the next day you will get anyway the 1770. So, but for people on Twitch.